Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I'm pretty good. It's about 4:15 on Saturday afternoon, and I am getting ready to take off to head to Dallas. Today is my Friday, and class is over, at least for me. It was a really good week since our last talk. The incoming class, which started out a bit quiet and just kind of there, really opened up as the week went on, and they began to learn things. Not sure how they were in the orientation class, but for us, they seem to have livened up some. There's still a quiet lot, but at least they ask a lot of questions, and so forth and so on. We started out with 27, and we're down to 25 at the moment. We had one young man who had a family emergency and had to go home, and we had another one that decided that he might be a little too old to do flatbed. He was struggling with some of the weights and things, and decided that he wanted to transfer to the temperature control division. Other than that, it's been a pretty busy week. Long days. It's starting to get hot here in Little Rock. The last couple of days it's been in the 90s, and the humidity is picking up. I do believe it was 95 or 96 today when we finished in the bays and moved back into the classroom. And the humidity was up there. I think the heat index, it was like 100, 101. And these kind of heats, of course everything's done indoors, but the bays are open to the outside air so they get airflow. And of course we got big ass fans in the ceilings, and if you don't know what a big ass fan is, look them up on the internet. They're a great fan company that makes some awesome ceiling fans. But it still gets really, really hot in the bays, and I think it was, we try to cut hours early and had to do stuff in the afternoons in the classrooms in the air conditioning so the guys don't stroke out on us due to the heat. Of course, it's not Texas heat. It hadn't gotten that bad yet, but it does get pretty bad here. I think the humidity is probably higher here in Little Rock on overall average than it is in DFW. So it's a short week, as usual between videos. And it's just a really good week. I had a good time. Things are looking up. I'm enjoying it more and more every day. A few hurdles this week. Nothing super hard. I'm still trying to acclimate changes. I'm learning stuff from some instructors of how they're doing things, and then instructors who have been here for a long time. They come back and say, that's cool, but this is the way we should be doing it. So I'm adjusting and making notes on how things are supposed to be, and I'm not sure, where I stand as far as getting it all down, because I know I don't have everything down, but I'm getting more and more. I do know that I'm more comfortable working in the bays themselves than in the classroom right now. Still, I don't have the lectures down. I could probably do, like I said before, I know I can do the transflow classes, and I could probably teach the OmniTrax course if I had to. But I'm not quite ready to do much of anything else. This week, I pretty much did the same thing I did last week. Worked in the bays, helped people out. Did instruction there, just followed the lead of the more senior instructors on the flow of the classes, and I'm starting to get the day-to-day changes down, because we build certain things each day, and it moves on, and as we move through it, we progress to other types of products that we're loading, and the bay changes configuration as that goes along. And I think I pretty much got down what we're doing on the days that I am working in the bays instructing, because I'm off on Sundays and Mondays, and during that time we do linear products and miscellaneous products, and I'm not here for those. When I come back off my days off, they're ready for their evaluation, so I know how to get the classroom, the bays set up for the evaluations and doing that stuff. And of course, then right after that, we do tarping, and I pretty much got that down, because we only do one instructional lecture for tarping, and that's not too difficult once you know the steps of what we're supposed to do. So That's pretty much it. My boss told me this week that I will probably continue in the capacity that I currently am in until mid to late July, which is about another 4 or 5 weeks, and I'm good with that. We'll see what happens after that. I'm kind of I'm kind of looking forward to getting back into the truck. I kind of miss being over the road, and I mean, great. Take it. If you look at it the right way, I am over the road because I'm staying here for 2 weeks, and then I go home for a weekend, and then I do it, rinse and repeat. But there's a big difference between being here in this capacity, even though I enjoy it, and being over the road and experiencing flatbed work, for the way it is. Not sure which I like better, to be honest. I like them both equally. I like the challenge of getting in loads and securing them and making sure that everything's right and getting them to their destination safely and correctly. And I also like helping teach uh, those guys that are going to be doing that job the proper ways of doing all of that. And they're both rewarding. So I'm not really sure which I prefer. Just have to see what happens. So that's it. Short message. Not really much going on. Getting ready to put on my shoes and pack up what few things I want to take home with me for the weekend. Mostly my pillow and my iPad, and head down to the house for a couple of days to see my wife and kids before summer camp starts because they won't they'll be gone all next week. So, and they won't be back until late in the weekend. So I probably not going to go down, and next weekend I'll probably skip again. One thing I do need to do while I'm in at the house is I'm going to have to check on Pumpkin, see how she's doing. According to my wife, she's doing better and better every day. Um, the doctor is very, very pleased with her progress. So the surgery is looking more and more like it may not be necessary. It may become a point of whether or not we just want to do it to make things easier on her. She doesn't seem to be in too much pain or having too many other problems. So we'll have to see how it goes. I do know that, to be frankly honest, I told my wife this, we really just cannot afford the surgery. And so I think she may run with the GoFundMe thing. I don't know. It's entirely up to her. Pumpkin is her dog. So that's about it. You guys have a great one, and until we talk again, keep the shiny side up. 73s.